Should I give you my number? So,
But I can just, yeah, sure. Why not? Why would I say no?
wahifunnywala, a very talented person, and I feel he's an emerging comedian of our country. And I really feel that you've got a very inspiring journey, Aman. Thank you for coming on the podcast. Okay, so I want to begin with you telling me your journey about how did you start, how did you get into it, and what has been the journey like, because I feel 2020 has really like pushed you ahead and everybody knows you now.
Pushed me ahead as in like views and followers and shit, right?
Yes.
So, first of all, I would say, what does your name mean?
My name actually means energetic, you know. Yeah.
Yes, that is evident. My name means shy and patient, I guess. Aman. No, okay, Shanti. Yeah, my name means Shanti.
Okay.
Yes. Nice lights you got there in the back. Okay, so how did I get here? Yeah, I think that is a question I ask myself a lot of times. How did I get here? Because it's not too far, it's not just too behind, but I started when I was 16.
Okay.
Right? Making jokes on social media, Facebook and shit. From there, one day, I had, okay, so I was in 11th. I was not very great at studies.
Okay.
As it shows, it may show. This one day, we had this semester exam and shit. I was going to fail, but dengue ho gaya. So, like, guess what, guys? Not today. But then I subsequently failed in the retest, which is fine. So
we have a mutual friend. Do you know Dhruv Kalra, right?
Dhruv Kalra, of course, I grew up with him.
Yeah. So Dhruv is like my good friend as well. So he told me about you. He shared that video जिसमें you made it with your mom, I guess. वो जो सबसे viral video नहीं थी starting वाली. वो जिसमें
Fine, got it. I got it.
तो and then I was like, अच्छा ये लड़का जो है, he's not doing conventional comedy, because I feel बहुत लोग आजकल conventional comedy कर रहे हैं.
I think I made sure of that. I did not do basic. I did at one point. Then I stopped doing it.
Okay.
It was boring. It was boring. That's why. So when I was in 11th, I had dengue fever, and I was going to fail in the exam. And one of my senior told me there's a stand-up comedy gig competition coming on in Symbiosis College. I was 16. I had an exam. I told him, "Fuck it, I'm in."
Okay.
So I didn't give the retest because I had a stand-up comedy thing.
Okay.
So there was a selection. So why are my lips? Yes. So they called us for a selection. Who's the funniest guy in here? Which they gave us 5 minutes to make jokes on random topics. I chose religion, and I made jokes on religion.
Okay.
Should I make them? I don't think I should make them.
No, you can. Go ahead. Yeah.
So yeah, the joke, never mind. You know what?
Okay.
I will not make them. I'm saving the jokes for a show.
Okay. Oh yes, you're doing a show also, right?
I'm doing a show.
Okay.
Yes, guys.
I'll definitely join, and will tell everybody to join.
I'm gonna save the joke this time. But so I made religion jokes. She liked it. The teacher was progressive enough to not be offended. I didn't know she would be offended. Others were. That's how I realized people do get offended at jokes.
Yeah.
So I was selected. I won that. It was in a college, Symbiosis. First prize I got. That's where I started comedy, and that's also where I started failing retests.
Okay. So did you continue with your studies, or you did not?
I do, of course.
Okay.
I do.
Because आजकल बहुत लोग
I just failed for once. Then I did good after that. But that's where I started failing, because 11th में नए होते हैं ना तो.
Okay, got it.
I'm not stupid. I'm just.
You're really
dumb.
Okay. Tell me about your process of writing jokes. Like, just enlighten us with the process.
Are you trying to copy me?
Yeah, I just want to be like you, you know. Everybody wants to be like you. Dhruv keeps on telling that अबे मेरा दोस्त है पता है तुझे इतना famous है. And I started following you when you had like around 1,000 or 2,000 subs, and now I guess you have around 9,000, 10K, I don't know.
First of all, I don't think that should be a criteria at all. I don't count. Okay, look how great I am. I don't count. I don't go for numbers. That's the thing.
Okay.
I think it's a little nerdy. I never, even in school, in the marks and things, I did go for numbers. It has been going on since. Like this one time, I scored 30 marks ka paper tha. I scored 3.5.
Which paper was that?
It was something related. If I knew, I wouldn't have scored 3. But it was biology. I didn't score good.
Oh, you had
But
science or something. What did you have?
PCMB.
Oh, okay. फिर तो ठीक है. उसमें fail होना ठीक है. Okay.
What did you think? What do you think I would have been studying?
I don't know. Arts or commerce maybe. Arts or commerce.
Arts.
Because I come from commerce background.
Well, guys, guess what? I am master race. PCMB and E. But my favorite subject was English.
Okay.
So yeah, there's that. So where was I? What was I saying?
The process. The process
of writing jokes. Depends. It has changed. It has evolved over the period of time. When me and Dhruv were in 4th grade, the process of writing jokes was who is going to give a better gali, right? And he clearly won that. He was acing it. So me and Dhruv had this, it's a competition sort of thing, that who will give a worse gali, right? And who will win that? So kids used to gather around us with giving galia and shit, and we also used to rhyme them.
Okay.
Like if some guy's name is Kumar, so we will rhyme it with a very bad word which I will not say. Okay, so it will be super. So
Okay.
that's where, when I got to 16 years old, I started writing genuine jokes, not just maa behan ki galiyan. So the first joke I wrote was, it was on mom. What's that? क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी में वो आंटी कौन सी होती हैं
यार,
जो इंडिया की कोई मिनिस्टर है,
स्मृति ईरानी ना, तो
स्मृति ईरानी, right? So Smriti Irani was education minister back then in 2016.
Yes.
So my first joke was ki fuck, I forgot. It was a tweet. I started with tweets.
Okay.
Okay. Word limit was there. My first joke was it was about Smriti Irani being education minister and how she failed, and damn, I forgot. It was a good joke. ठीक है, but they were majorly puns. ठीक है, so I made one Messi और नेमार के ऊपर कि damn it man, I don't remember shit. Never mind.
New jokes release.
But that I started with puns on Twitter, and then I came with longer sets and wines. I made wines. Then I was 16. They were fun. Wines were fun. But I'm not great at acting.
Okay.
Average. Or maybe below. So I started doing stand-up comedy, which was where everything began.
So you started when you were 18 or something? You're 20 right now, right?
No. Yes, I started when I was 9.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
With Dhruv.
Okay.
Me and Dhruv. But I started stand-up comedy when I was 16 and about to turn 17. So
Okay.
the structure of writing jokes was ki, okay, here's a punchline. I had the punchline in my mind ki something. So then I had to make up words to come back with a setup and a premise. So it's the reverse way. You know, people come up with a premise, a setup, and then make jokes.
Okay.
But that time I used to just come up with a punchline and then draw a setup around it, which has evolved over time. Now I get an idea, a word, a topic, and then I write on the topics, jokes strictly around it, which is a little stricter and boring.
Okay. And you told you don't really take numbers seriously. Why is that? So because it gives you a push, don't you feel? Because abhi mil chuka hai tujhe to.
When it came to marks, I never got a push from numbers. I scored 30 में से 28.5 और 2.5. Never got a push. Nothing. So that's where it began, the psychological root of the problem.
Okay.
But I genuinely feel that numbers don't define me. First of all, a big reason is that if you make good content, great content, elite type of thing. Plus, if you make a shit post, if you do a shit post, if you do just anything, people will still watch it, just as give it as much attention as they give otherwise. Okay, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, that's all people attend to your work, right? So I think it's not numbers that matter, but what matters is how much you enjoyed making it.
That's very deep.
So yeah, that's why I decided कि okay fine, यार फिर बनियान दिख रही है, क्या है यार?
चलेगा. You look hot. बहुत fan होने वाले. Okay. So the other question would be कि now as you've reached that peak, I would say, like now at least when you put something, you know that I'll get this amount of views and reaction from bunch of. So what is your responsibility now as a comedian? Like, do you feel, because you don't fall into that category of conventional comedians, so do you still feel that there is some kind of a thing which will stop you, because now your numbers are increasing, because now more people are watching you, so do you feel there is some kind of a responsibility?
That is a very serious question with a lot of responsibility. Okay, yes, that is true. I think there is some amount of responsibility to what kind of a message I give out, right?
Yes.
But here's the thing, guys. I do care a lot about it. It's very important. You have a cute smile.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's where I would end it.
Okay. The other thing would be, I wanted to ask you always that how have you built your network, because you know Vedant Rasti, you know a lot of people from the YouTube community.
That's a long story.
Yes, so I want you to
share a chapter.
I want you to share it with the listeners and me. Yes.
Right. So I was a bully most part of my internet life.
Okay.
I was a bully.
Okay.
I had a page to bully TikTokers.
Okay, really?
We had 4,000 followers on it, and we had like 10 groups, 20 groups, group chats, where we had like 15 to 20 people bullying TikTokers, just commenting bad stuff about them.
Okay.
This was 2019 and I think, right? So that's where I started building the network. People liked bullying TikTokers, everyone did.
Okay.
That's where I made friends. I genuinely made friends over there. So have you seen, I made a vlog when I went to Comic Con. The vlog is basically something I planned when I was bullying TikTokers.
Okay.
And all those friends, I had 10 friends as backup if things go south. Okay? And they were all from the same page. We all used to bully TikTokers, and that's where we met. So that was the source of my network. Basically, internet, TikTok, and bullying people.
So that is how you made your network with Rusty and with other people like
Rusty. I think no. I met. If you ask specifically about Rusty, let me remember it. Vedant Rusty. Okay, he was. Do you know Dan Krishu?
Yes.
Right. So I made a rant on DU, Delhi University.
Okay.
Where I gave a lot of galia.
Okay.
ठीक है, and you know he loves गालियाँ.
Yeah.
He just texted me one night कि माँ बहन की गालियाँ.
Okay.
ठीक है. He quoted me from my stories. I was like, okay, let me see who this guy is. He seems to have a lot of followers. I checked him up, found him funny. We became friends.
Okay.
From there we met Vedant Rasti. He texted. No, wait. Let me see who texted. I think he texted me first. I'm pretty sure. He made a video that went viral. It was something about some ongoing topic. I think boys locker room. Pretty sure.
Okay.
So yeah, from that we followed him. He followed me back, and we became friends.
Okay, that's really great.
Once someone follows me back, we're friends, right?
Yeah, obviously. Okay. The next thing I want to ask you is about what is your hatred towards TikTok, or why do you dislike TikTok, if there is any of
Okay, that is a story. I don't. As a matter of fact, I like TikTok.
Okay.
It has been a journey, I would say.
Okay.
I started with hating it because I didn't. There's an obvious reason why we hate TikTok, right?
Okay.
I'll just show you. Never mind. I'll just show you. I will show you why we hate TikTok.
I used to hate it, but now I'm like कि ठीक है मतलब it's the people who are consuming it are not really like.
This is TikTok. Just watch this.
3 दिन बाद अबू ने मेरी शादी तय कर दी है. मेरी मौत का तमाशा देखने जरूर आना. Okay.
This is TikTok. Of course, I hated it. Of course, it's pretty obvious. But I came to realize one day my page got deleted. 4,000 followers.
Okay.
I used to keep a lot of track of numbers back then. On that page, I was a little different from what I am here. Okay, very offensive, very rude, bullying, right? You wouldn't like me over there, or maybe you would if you hated TikTok. So one day this page was gone. I reflected, maybe it's not so bad after all. People are doing great here. They are good people. So I came to the decision that fine, I will not judge the platform, but the people.
Okay.
So that's where I realized कि okay, fine, it's a fine platform.
Okay. So do you feel like reels are as same as TikTok? So like people are still producing that kind of a content?
There is a difference of class, you know. There's a class difference between reels and TikTok. Reels was a little, TikTok was a little more chapri, and reels is little more.
So do you feel like maybe because those people are consuming that kind of content because they're not exposed, or they don't know right now about like other good content? Like obviously they can't hear podcasts and all of it, right?
That is exactly. याद कर जब हम छोटे थे, जब हमें नया नया इंटरनेट मिला था, हम भी तो वैसी हरकतें करते थे ना, छोटा लेटर बड़ा लेटर, हाय गाइस लाइक दिस, इवन सलमान खान इट डज नॉट मैटर यार उसके ट्वीट्स, राइट? सो इट्स बेसिकली दैट they're adults but they're new to the internet, so they're infants on the internet, the whole India, for half of India for that matter. So that we're growing, we're taking our time, and I know that because earlier when I used to open those video call apps and act as a girl, a lot of people would just show me their dicks straight up. But now they're aware, now they know there's if there's a girl, it's probably a guy. So we're growing. I don't see as many dicks on video calling apps now as I did before, so definitely growing.
Okay. How has 2020 helped you grow as a person and as a comedian as well? Because as your perspectives grow, then you grow as a comedian as well. So how has 2020 helped you?
People have died. Rasleen, a lot of people have died this year. Definitely helped me grow. A lot of creators are dead now. So guess who's fetching those views? Now that never mind. I should not make that joke.
That's fine.
But yeah, I think since a lot of people are on the internet all the day because of the quarantine, everyone's getting a lot of views.
True.
Soon they will fall down. So it's our job to gather all the attention that we can during this time. But it will fall down inevitably. I don't know when, but soon. When colleges start, not everyone, all the girls on the reels especially, they're not going to keep doing this. They won't. They will have assignments that will be checked face to face. That's when the views will fall.
But do you feel like this online culture will be there for like another 2 or 3 years? Because like everything is gonna online culture, but like online classes.
Going to stay forever.
Yeah, so like
It's going to stay.
So do you think like more creators
Not as
will be
in- Yes, obviously. I think 2016 was internet revolution for us. Before that,
Absolutely.
not everyone was on YouTube, not everyone was on internet in general. Now it's 2020 is the creator revolution. There has been, imagine this, Instagram just made reels especially for the creators. It's something for Instagram wants every account that is ever made on Instagram to be a creator. He wants everyone to create, he wants everyone to gather attention so that it flourishes. So that's how internet is turning.
Okay. What will be your advice to all the aspiring comedians? Like, because we usually, like, I'll talk about myself, that I usually procrastinate to maybe.
Oh, you want to be a comedian?
No, but like in general, a content creator maybe.
You want to be a content? Yeah, you are actually a vlogger, right? I saw your vlog.
Yeah, I am, but I don't post much on it because like I get busy with the study stuff as well. But like I most of the time I procrastinate, you know, because I feel like maybe my content is not good enough. I just want to be like Casey, like I want to build that kind of a content, and then
I get it.
Yeah, exactly. So how to really like?
So you know, there's this phase कि हम कुछ भी करें 500 views आ रहे हैं, why does it matter? That sort of thing. But yeah, I think everyone goes through it, and it never ends. Trust me. The need and the want for more views and more followers will never end. Literally never. Whether you're on 500 or 5 lakh.
Okay.
Never going to say ki, oh great, that's a lot of views, I'm satisfied. If someone just gave me 10,000 more views, I wouldn't want it. That's never going to happen. Do you think if you had like 5 million views and someone came to you and said, I'll give you 10,000 views if you fetch me a glass of water, क्या तू उसको पानी देगी?
How?
You had 5 million. You would, right? See? That's it. That's it.
But do you think this game of likes and views is actually destroying us in general? Like, because we're just, I feel most of us, just like you said, you're not really claiming for that, or you're not after views and numbers, but a lot of creators are for that.
Obviously.
Yes.
That's how it's built.
Yeah.
That's how it's made.
Exactly.
We are instinctively going towards number.
Yes.
That's how
True.
the internet was built.
So we shouldn't, right? Like, how to stop oneself?
In fact, we should. Why not?
Okay.
I have hardwired myself to not go, but it's not that I'm right and everyone is stupid. The thing is that I didn't feel like watching it, watching my numbers grow. What I felt like, if I'm putting a camera in front of my face, I should laugh after I record something, while I record something, and before I record something. That's all I created content for. Not initially. Initially, I was after numbers a lot. Okay. But I wired myself. Even nowadays, when I check myself, watching my numbers, I stop. That's not important. What is important is how many chicks follow you back. But yeah,
I'm that person.
I think.
And you don't follow me. And you don't follow me back. You know that, right?
I do.
Okay.
By the end of it, I would be.
It's fine.
Let me check.
Okay. The other thing. So what do you want to say to all the aspiring comedians out there? Like, how do they start the journey? Like, suppose Dhruv Kalra next day tomorrow, like he's like, मुझे comedian बनना है, तो उसको क्या करना चाहिए?
Can ace it. Dhruv can ace it.
Really? Is it?
Yes,
Okay.
I think that's where we started. Like, me and Dhruv were best friends for like 10 fucking years.
Okay.
Not 10. Yeah, I think 8 to 10 years. 4th से लेके 8th तक. Oh, that's 4 years. Okay.
Okay.
It felt like 10. We were great. Like, this one day, Dhruv, class में clutter हो रखा था. Class change हुई थी. सारे बच्चे गुचड़ मचा रहे थे. First row की 3rd seat पे Dhruv खड़ा है. Class teacher is not giving a fuck. ठीक है? She's doing checking her shit, whatever. Class is talking, roaming. Dhruv starts and with bag. So it was not regular mess. It was Machi Bazaar type. So Dhruv just stands there and starts moaning. He starts.
Only he can do that.
The teacher 5 seconds into checking and I'm standing at the door on the first seat. I'm watching him moan, and then the teacher react. And then this happened 5 times before he was caught. He was caught bad.
एक तो वो है भी छोटा सा तो.
She slapped him, she shouted, she did everything that a strict pay anyone would do. He's moaning in class.
That's really funny. He never told me this.
He's the best. I swear. It
That's
was gold. I couldn't stop laughing.
That's really funny. Yeah. Only Dhruv can do it, to be honest. What is your work ethic like? How do you work in a day? Like, सुबह उठ के क्या routine होता है?
Okay, that's again a very personal hitting home question, I don't think I have a routine as such when it comes to content.
Okay.
I don't think I can fit in that. I don't work good with deadlines. But I do take out time creativity time.
Okay.
I should just think about whatever I was thinking. I make drafts of jokes that I have an idea but don't have the time to write it down, or
You don't have any work ethic, but
I don't have a strict ethic, I would say, but I do follow some rules. I used to think of jokes and then I would be like, fuck it, I will remember it, but then I forgot them. So whenever I think of a new joke, I write it down, and then I come back to it when I have the creative time. I take 4 hours a day.
Okay.
Not एक साथ रुक के कि हो गया काम, okay, did this work, did that work, plus exercise and shit is important. I've been working out since one day.
Oh yes, you go on a cycling
Yesterday
ride.
क्या
You go on a cycling ride?
वो तो है ही, but उसके अलावा भी running and gym and shit.
Oh wow.
Cycling तो I do it, that I enjoy. That's not a lot of exercise.
Okay. Now, what are your
Yeah, so-
future plans for like taking over about your career and everything?
Not in comedy, obviously.
Okay, is it?
It's not. It's just, this is just passion for me. I
But
don't
what if
think
it
passion.
works? What if it works then? Because it's working right now.
I mean, if it does work, I would try to handle both of them together. That's what I've been doing since ever.
Okay.
This is not a major thing for me, I am pretty sure.
Okay, that's a pretty bold statement because I thought you were gonna just go ahead with comedy.
Yeah, people think that. A lot of people think that. This guy's funny, he's going to be the thing that he is. I don't mix passion profession.
Oh.
Then it becomes toxic.
Okay. So like,
Yeah,
so you are into academic. Like, what are you gonna do if you're comfortable talking about it?
In academics, I would probably be I would be a judge one day.
Oh wow, I know. Oh, you're pursuing law.
Or depends depends on where I go, totally depends on that.
Okay, yeah.
But I have a lot of options, a lot of possibilities, which I would explore. Obviously, I'm into filmmaking too.
Oh yes.
Which is obviously something I will do, but not for profession, because I like it.
Also, you told me like.
That's how I.
Also, you told me like you're working with beerbiceps or something. Is that?
Yeah, it's a small through Dan Grishu, he knows people.
Okay.
And फिर I know concepts, and then we collab. Right now I'm making a video on Doraemon. We're dissing Doraemon.
Bro,
I hate
okay.
Doraemon.
Bro, one advice I want from you is how to build that YouTube network, to be honest, because I don't know many people and I don't produce that amount of content on YouTube or Instagram. So it's kind of like I'm just doing it for myself and थोड़े बहुत views आ जाए या like if it reaches out to people, it's enough for me, to be very honest. And with the podcasting as well, I'm going to get more people from academia, from research, because that is going to be my field in future.
Yeah.
So I don't know how do I really approach the YouTube game in general. How do I really, expand my network? Yeah.
So I think if you want to make friends with creators and stuff, this is one way. Follow them and then hit them up.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point they will check it. Most of them do check it. Plus you're a girl, so just put up like a cute profile picture and they will follow you
I
back.
think I have got a good
Just
profile.
like I have been.
I think I've got a good profile picture.
That's it.
You did it because
That's it.
I think you did it because I follow you since a long time. Like when you were not wahifunnywala. Are you understanding?
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the reason, but basically you just hit them up,
Okay.
and you talk to them. Do you know Sukrit?
Yes, I guess. Yeah. You did this thing, na show with her. Yeah. I know her.
So yeah, she connects super well with people.
Okay.
Like she is super extroverted and really good at networking.
Okay.
I
That's
think.
really important. And do they see, like, if you're just starting out, do they see, like, you've got less subscribers or you've got less followers and stuff like that, or no? Because usually, like...
I think most of them don't.
Okay.
Or if they do, they don't consider it as a problem. or something. Maybe you would have it easier if you had a lot of followers, but it's not key. If you don't have followers, they wouldn't talk to you unless of course you're annoying. Like today there's one guy, 40,000 followers, right? Carrie Minati fan page, something. Texts. And now if someone texts me something good, like an actual thing, I will not reply because I know that thing is there. Okay, fine. He just texted me hi. Now I'm intrigued. What does this guy want? So I texted him back, hello. He's like, भैया जोक मारना सिखा दो. भैया कैसे लिखते हैं भैया, प्रोसेस बता दो प्लीज भैया, बताओ ना. BATAO नहीं, BATAV, बताओ ना. What? So he's continuously like, बताओ ना. I was so irritated. I had to block. I had to restrict him, and then I had to delete his DMs. But he still continued. कि भैया सीन पे छोड़ दिया, and then that emoji. This stupid.
This is not acceptable. Like.
So now that is super annoying. You imagine this is.
I can't imagine myself doing it.
So I think you can already do it better. You can do way better than that. That's why these type of people are not thinking twice before trying to network with people. I think you can do great. You just have to text them ki hi, big fan and shit. Then text.
Big fan is a must. I'm a big fan of your work.
I think it is. I have always, like, everyone is like, do big fan. I'm like, okay, tell me what's my surname. They wouldn't know.
Kumar. I to really enjoy your work, bro. And my last question to you would be, what do you feel about the comedy culture in India and on YouTube? And also, what do you feel about the roasting culture in our country?
The roasting culture is pretty toxic.
Okay.
I think the audience is 14-15 years old, so I wouldn't expect them to know any better.
Okay.
So it's not going anywhere.
Just like the Carrie Minati fans, right? Carrie Minati fans.
Yep, it is toxic, but it's going to stay because it's funny, so it's going to stay. Okay, but when it comes to
but bro, sorry to interrupt you. I met Carrie Minati in last year's fan.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But bro, he's really humble and like so he's a really nice guy. Yeah, exactly. I used to follow his content long time before, जब हम school में थे. But now obviously I don't because I feel he's not growing as a person. It's very important to evolve your content with like as you.
He doesn't have to, you see, he doesn't have to because he still has, when you were 16, you were his audience, right? Now he has other 16-year-olds, but you probably are still subscribed to him. Check kar le bhi, check kar. Are you subscribed to Carrie Minati?
I think I do. I do subscribe. Yeah, I think I do.
That's what happens. You are, right? So that's what happens. You are subscribed, you don't follow. It doesn't matter. You are subscribed, you're adding to his numbers. So maybe only 10 million people are watching him, but 20 million are subscribed to him, and that's going to keep increasing as the first 10 million grows. There will be other people who join. ठीक है, जैसे जैसे बच्चे 11th में आएंगे, कोचिंग में जाने के लिए मम्मी पापा फ़ोन देंगे, उनके ईयरफोन मिलेंगे, फिर मेट्रो में आते आते गालियाँ सुनेंगे वो कैरी मिनाटी की और हंसेंगे. It's never going to end. So if you want to evolve your content, I think it should evolve towards, obviously it's expanding the audience, right? Not going with the same audience. So इसलिए and content doesn't evolve.
And what is the gali culture with roasting? Do you think like it's much needed or not?
I think, see, the गालियों में ये there's this type of rule with gali. There's a type of rule with gali कि if your punchline is a gali, then it's not going to be fun. It has to be a supporting role, but not the main character of the movie. Okay. So गालियाँ are fine as Jimmy Shergill, who just comes in, gets cock blocked and dies, but not as Salman Khan की शर्ट उतार के नाच रहे हैं पूरी मूवी में. That's not going to work, but it works for Carrie Minati because again 14-year-old kids are going to still watch. But if you want to grow as a content creator and evolve your content towards a better quality, then you have to obviously look up.
And your top 5 favorite YouTubers, and if you listen to podcasts, your top 5 favorite podcasters.
I don't listen to podcasts. I don't know how people listen to it. I never.
But you should definitely, like, especially on the international
Yes,
front. I feel it's amazing. In India, it's still growing right now, so I feel like जिसको घुसना है घुस जाओ.
Next 10 years is going to be the rise of podcasts.
Absolutely, I relate to it.
They're going to go way. Have you seen AIB ke podcasts?
Yes.
I think those were.
Yes.
Those were very
Yes,
hooking.
true.
But we have different ways to do it. It doesn't matter. But the thing is ki. Okay, if I were to talk about my favorite creators, it would be Indian YouTube or just
No,
YouTube in general?
YouTube, like all over the world.
So we have Brandon Rogers. I really learn a lot from him. We have Eric Andre. You can look him up. Super funny. Okay? And after that, I think Ashish Chanchalani. Ashish is good.
Okay. You still watch
I
it?
know,
Watch
like,
it.
he hasn't evolved, but he doesn't have to. He's funny as a person. He's a great actor.
He's a good actor.
And after that, we have. अपने फ्रेंड्स में किसी का नाम लेना अलाउड है क्या?
हाँ ले.
ठीक है, कोई नहीं.
ठीक है. So do you? But what about Prakhar? Do you like Prakhar? Because his channel is.
Oh yeah, right. Prakhar is great.
His channel is growing.
I think Prakhar is on a different league when it comes to content creation and YouTube. Prakhar has aced it. He has brought like Colombia to India.
Exactly, and I feel that is what is working for him, because he already has such a good academic background, and that he's really putting it forward and sharing it with Indian students. That is something which I also someday wish to do once I go abroad for masters.
Yes, right. Yeah. Oh, you're going to go abroad. How old are you?
I'm 20. We're of same age. Yes.
तेरा बर्थडे कब आता है?
28 April.
1 March. But yeah, if you do want to go abroad, I think vlogging would be a great option to gather Indian audience. We love watching Indian people go
outside. But do you feel that vlogging a saturation point, Ara, because everybody is doing it now?
Nah.
Everyone, okay.
There's a big difference. We don't have a Dobrik and we don't have a nice dad. We have fucking Gaurav, Zone, and I think there's Nikhil guy is good.
Nikhil is good, and we have got
Beast.
Beast is good.
Beast is good.
Beast is just like a family vlogger, right?
That's the name. Okay, these are middle-aged people.
True.
With a good name, but I don't think we have a young team doing this and making good content. We don't have it. So I think you and I, we can do this. Aapka Jugs is a friend of mine.
Okay.
You do you know him? You don't know him. Check him up, look him up. He's just started vlogging. Super fun dude, super funny, great content. Plus, he just started vlogging and he has been gathering views. And I think which made me realize कि fuck, dude, vlogging का अभी कोई saturation point नहीं आया. There's, you know how when comedy में vines आता था और फिर एकदम से roasting शुरू हो गया था, and then roasting catapulted away exponentially. That's where vlogging is going right now. We are done with family vlogs. We are done with ad वाले अच्छे बड़े लोग. We're starting with बकचोदी वाले vlogs. It's coming. Yeah, and that is that our generation like us can really handle those kind of vlogs really well, right? I should really start vlogging again, I feel. Yes, totally.
We should actually meet someday. We'll go on this chole bhature खाने के लिए, because Dhruv really loves chole bhature.
Vibs के आस
हाँ.
I think yes.
So even
तू उसी में है.
तो DU में हूँ, but
is it all girls? Why does DU do that? I haven't heard of all boys college. Why is that? Not saying that I want it.
I get it. You know, to be honest, I was a big fan of Delhi University when I was in class 12. But as I came, I dislike it.
I think so you can start vlogging. You should start vlogging, and we are yet to come up with a generation that is doing fun vlogs and not,
True.
I think you get the picture.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So thank you so much, Aman, for coming on the podcast. I'm going to get you a lot more on the podcast so that we can have fun discussions. I'm going to get Dhruv as well, so we're going to have like a very fun.
Yes, super fun.
We should definitely do that. Okay.
Yes.
So thank you so much. It was very informative and fun. And thank you. Bye. Rab Rakha.